Hey, hey there, YouTube. Petey Twofinger here with the Hoochie Mama builds. These are printed circuit. These are strip board or Vero boards of circuits that I'm building right now that are going to end up being guitar pedal overdrives. Now, if you notice, these components are a lot larger. These are half-watt carbon comp resistors, paper and oil capacitors, WEMA film cap, Panasonic axial 47 microfarad capacitor, and then we have we got one upside down here. We have the silver mica capacitor makes an appearance. So the challenge with these builds was not so much putting it together, it was sourcing the components, it was ordering them. So if you'd like something like this, get a hold of me. I had a partner on this, a guy named Heavy Metal ATC, goes by the name of Clementine. Check out his channel. He built himself a Telecaster burl top. He's built tube amp stuff. He's got a cool DIY music channel, similar vein to what I do. He likes to do stuff without spending a real lot of money. That type of no budget approach makes sense to me. Anyway, I'd made a video saying, hey, if anybody wants one of these things, I'm going to try to build one. It's going to take a while for me to source the parts, so send me some money, and then we'll get the ball rolling. He did that, and now today the day has finally come. I think it's been about a month, maybe. We had to order parts from the Netherlands and there was 6 different places I ordered from to make this happen. So the story behind the Clark Gainster, it's a pedal that has a reputation as being just a wonderful, the most transparent. It just boosts your signal. It just gives you some grit if you want that, one or the other. It's like a Klon. It's like a tube screamer, but it doesn't play with the frequency response. It gives you straight whatever the tone of your amp, whatever the tone of your guitar, that's what you get back. And the guy who does all of the strip board layouts for the internet, he mentioned, that's how I found out about this. He says on his website, my favorite circuit, my favorite overdrive is this Clark Gainster. He said it's like getting out of a pickup truck and jumping into a Lamborghini with this pedal, comparing this to a Maxon OD808, which is a prize and cherish overdrive that I don't even have one. So I'm really excited about this. I'm about to install the diodes. I broke out my new old stock Archer brand Radio Shack 1N914. These are very, very similar to a 1N4148, which is stock for this build. But these are super old. Radio Shack, this came out of a guy who passed away, his basement. My brother found these in his basement and gifted them to me. So I have to go through and test these and try to match up a pair, see what we can do with these as far as installing them in the circuit. And then it'll be finished. I'm going to wire it up to the enclosure, which is going to take me probably another week as I'm really taking my time and doing it right. I'm going to use a very thick gauge wire, which is going to be expanding the ports in the carefully drilling it out with a low torque drill, something I've been doing lately. I know how to do that properly to fit a larger gauge wire, just because I don't want to get into an argument. Oh, it sounds just the same if you use a real thin wire. Well, maybe it does, but you know what? These circuits, to me, all of the components are oversized. They're really big. They look like old tube amp components is what they look like to me. So going with that, I'm not going to skimp out on the wire and go, here's my wire. It's the 1/2 millimeter wire that I use. I'm going to use some thick wire. And I'm really excited about hearing what these things sound like. Do me a favor, if you're interested in something like this, get a hold of me. I'd love to build more of these. The story about it is looking at the Analog Man King of Tone, which is like the top of the heap overdrive. Analog Man reverse engineered a Marshall Governor He modded it to make it better and kept modding it until it became a different thing. That pedal is an 18-month wait to have them build you one. It's $600. You get 2 of those circuits in one box to stack them. And the guy who does the tag board effects layouts, they cloned that. He cloned it, and he said that this overdrive is way better. He prefers it. Now, I built myself a Marshall Governor. Took great care in building it, and I wasn't really into it. It was very tubey sounding. It really is, but that's not my type of breakup. So who knows? I may end up not liking this. I may end up loving it. I think I'm going to love it. Looking at it, understanding that it uses an L353 JFET op amp, I know that I love the sound of JFETs. I don't see how I can't love this. But you'll never know until I get it, plug it in, and actually play through it. So, super special thanks and hats off to Heavy Metal ATC. Check out his channel. And again, like I said, if you need something built, you get a hold of me. I can make it happen. Or if you want a Hoochie Mama, which is a Mojo component build of the Clark Gainster, I can make that happen. It's going to cost you $100. It was 6 different places I had to order parts from to make this happen. And hey, I've got these old Radio Shack diodes. How cool is that? They're 1914, which they're basically the same thing as the 1 in 48. Excuse me, but slight difference. That's what's going in here. It's the last component, and then I got to wire it all up, drill the box out, and then pack that up and ship it off to Clementine. So I probably won't be doing a demo for this. We'll see. I would love for Clementine to make a video with it. I would really enjoy that. But I don't want to put him out. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Should see you around with some more original music. We got a brand new song, a couple of brand new songs. So, see you soon, and peace.